a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Good job. So today, this was Saturday. It was rainy that day.
I love you, Father.
I love you. That's when we went to church. And this is today. Today is January 29th. Can you say that?
Mom, so we have 2 more days.
Mm-hmm.
And then and now we'll start from the faith. And now study faith. And now summer break. That's where we go. Whose birthday is this?
Aunt Sherry's.
Whose birthday is that?
Papa's.
Whose birthday is this?
Sissy's. What are you gonna get her?
A rock and roll. We should give her rock and roll birthday.
Okay. Can we pledge allegiance?
Yes. Then we get to our page. I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States
Put your hand on heart. Ready? Go.
pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. I put that heart on too because that.
Why are you wearing shorts? That is the real question. Nuh-uh, put those back. Okay, now,
I just like.
what sound does this make?
Tiger read.
Okay, what is this? Inchworm, right? Okay, so circle the ones that are the same as tiger.
I start from circling this so I know.
Okay, what about P reads? Okay, just like
No.
peacock, right? What about this one?
B.
B. What is that? Buffalo. Okay, what's this one?
Oh, so Pipito.
What's this one?
I can't read.
Inch.
Inchworm.
Inchworm reads. Now we need to turn to our yellow math. Quit being goofy.
Nah. My hands are free to bury.
Okay, we have to turn to page 5. Can you turn it to page 5?
Okay. Oh, Mr. Bear has.
Hey guys, so I went to Zumba, came home, took a shower, and now I have to work. It is 8:38. I have a ton of orders that need to go out tomorrow, but I'm not going to be able to get all of them done. And in fact, there's like, I think 3 or 4 ribbon trims. I haven't cut them or anything. So my plan is tomorrow to get them cut and make them, and then yeah, I think they're either due to ship. I know there's one for sure that needs to go out tomorrow, but I think the other ones might be the next day. I planned on making them all, because like when I make them, when I do one, I try to do them all. And my phone is going to die. Let me plug this in. Don't mind my zit on my lip either. It's that time of the month. And I'm like, you know, I'm 50 years old. You would think that this breaking out once a month, having the periods, you know, would be gone. You know, I need to be irregular. I need to be like premenopausal, menopausal, something. I need to do. I'm like, come on, get on with this. I was talking to my friend Aunt T, and you know, I was telling her about it. She's like, no, you don't. You don't want it. She's like, hot flashes. How about my phone totally dies as I plug it up? So I have to make my list. I had somebody asked if I can make like a video showing like how I plan my meals and stuff, which is kind of a good idea, but kind of not a good idea. I'm not saying it's not a good idea, but it's like I don't feel like I do anything out of the ordinary, or you know. So like right now, I have in front of me 2 crock pot cookbooks, and I will just look through them as I'm working here, and if I see something that looks good, I will I didn't bring my list down. I'll use this. I have my chicken notepad, but I will just use it since I don't have it, unless I go upstairs and grab it. But I will just write down the things. What is that? Oh. Oh. It was a list of shirt ideas from last year. Yeah, so I will just go through, pick out meals. So we eat on, so we will need a meal for Tuesday, which we do tacos, and we have been doing a taco dish for every Tuesday. It totally helps. So if you are having trouble like meal planning, or you know, it comes that time and you don't have nothing planned, just sit down once a week. Okay, so sit down once a week, figure out how many meals you need until the next time. Like, we go grocery shopping every Tuesday, so I know that the next time I go to the grocery store is not going to be until Tuesday. So I need to make sure I have meals for an entire week, or you know, so I know I need a meal for Tuesday. And then I also noticed that by implementing, like, we have Friday is usually we go out to dinner on Friday. So having that, you know, gets rid of Friday. Having tacos on Tuesday, it doesn't have to technically be tacos, just doing some sort of a Mexican kind of dish, you know. You could do tacos if you guys really like tacos, do tacos every Tuesday. And that will, you know, that's Tuesday. You know, on Tuesday you're going to have tacos. So anyway, I just figure out how many meals I'm going to need. So I need some kind of taco dish for Tuesday. I need something for Wednesday. I know I want a crock pot meal for Thursday because I go to Zumba and I can come home and dinner will be done. So that's Thursday. Friday we're going out to dinner, right? We try to not go out to dinner as much. We stopped for like a week, and then we went out this past Friday. Danny will be here this coming Friday. No, Will she? I don't know. I think she's coming on Saturday. So we probably will not go out to eat on Friday, just because we will save that, and then we'll go out to eat with Danny when she was here at maybe Saturday. So I know that I need a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, a Wednesday, a crock pot for Thursday, and probably something for Friday, right? And then I need a Sunday dinner. We always do Sunday dinner. So kind of like the way my week is, Tuesday's already planned, Friday's already planned, and Sunday is pretty much planned, even though I have to decide on what we're going to have, if that makes sense. So I know, like for a fact, we're going to have tacos on Tuesday. I know that we are going to go out on, even though we're not, but I'm giving you an example, that we would go out on Friday. And I know that we would have a Sunday dinner, like enough, for everybody. So that's how I do it. And then for Monday, I usually try to find something quick, crock pot, simple, because again, I have Zumba on Mondays. So if I do, like we do frozen pizzas a lot on either Mondays or Thursdays, because that's something that's easy. Zatarans is another quick and easy, because my husband can throw it all in the pot, cut up the sausage and throw it in there, and it's a one and done kind of meal. So those are that is how I go about planning our meals. And I used to just go on the internet and go to some different websites. I went to, there's one called Parsnickety Plates. I want to say, if I think of it, I'll try to add it up here. I don't think I can add a clickable link, but I'll try to add. That was one that I got a lot of recipes from. There's just, the internet is loaded with different websites. I get recipes sent to me in my email through some of the sites that I go to. Like you can sign up for an email. Sign your email up and they will email you every day like a dinner idea. Let me see. I probably deleted it. I have deleted it. But I want to say, let me scroll through here and see, because it emails me every single day. Shauna, that's it. From thebestblogrecipes.com. So if you go to thebestblogrecipes.com, you can sign up and they will, email you. And here I've got sweet pepper pizza bites. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see. So there's some, it's on a pepper, like a red pepper. So there's that. We got crock pot crack chicken and rice, which I've made, chicken salad, and then she's got some desserts for butterscotch bars, a chocolate peanut butter lasagna. That would be good for Sunday dinner. Orange truffles, pizza casserole with biscuits, cheeseburger burrito. I just remember some spaghetti tacos. Ooh, my husband doesn't really care for spaghetti, but I bet you my girls would probably eat spaghetti tacos. But see, that could be spaghetti tacos could be a Taco Tuesday dish. But my husband's not big on spaghetti. He'll eat it, he's just not a fan of it. But anyway, so I've got 2 of the crock pot books here, and then I got, this is the 1988 one, and I've been really loving the recipes out of this 1983. Now last week I did do a couple recipes. Let's see, the ones I did out of here were all good, and people did ask about the pork chops with the onion and the lemon and the ketchup and the brown sugar. It was good. I try to remember to show it, but sometimes I forget, and then when I'm editing my videos I'm like, man, I didn't post anything else after that. But I try to get everyone's like reaction, if they liked it, if they didn't like it. My husband said it was really good. My son said it was good. I couldn't really taste the lemon in the chicken and the pork chops. I never had pork chops with lemon anyway, but I really couldn't like taste the lemon. My husband said he could, but I swear that him and Sterling are over tasters, if you know what I mean. There is, you know, where people have extra taste buds and they taste, you know, more flavors and stuff. I think that him and Sterling are both that way, because they can like pick up on things that I'm like, I don't even. And plus, my husband does have a nose like a hound dog. We have, you know, went over this, like he'll be like, you smell it? And I'm like, I don't smell it. And then like maybe like if, let's say there's a skunk that sprayed down the road or whatever, and he's like, oh, I smell skunk. I'm like, I don't smell it. And it might take another 30-40 minutes before I'll be like, oh yeah, I kind of smell skunk. And he would joke, it's gross, but he would joke, he would say, yeah, I can smell a fart before anyone lets it. Anyway, yeah, but I really honestly think that both of them, both my husband and daughter, if you look up overtasters, I think that's what they're called. That's not what they're called. I don't know. But I think they both are overtasters and taste, you know, more things than the normal normal person. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to put that in there because I did have somebody comment and ask that. And thank you. And I appreciate that. I appreciate getting comments like that because I'm like, oh. And then, somebody asked about, it was about goats. What was it about my goats? Oh, asked if I milk my goats, and I do not. Initially, back in 2020 is when I got my goats. I got Millie and Flynn. So I wanted a goat. And I brought it up to my husband. And he's like, oh, we don't have nowhere to put a goat. We don't need a goat. We don't need a goat. And then one day he's like, hey, there's a girl I work with and she has a goat. And you can get it for this much money. I'm like, it was kind of shocking because I was like, I thought he said he didn't want me to get a goat. And so anyway, needless to say that we got Millie. And Millie is half Tennessee fainting goat, I think that's what it's called, Tennessee fainting goat, and half Nigerian dwarf. So, but she doesn't faint. So she is a little bit bigger than a Nigerian dwarf, like, you know, size-wise. But yeah, she's ornery. She's gotten really ornery, and I say it's because she hasn't got a man, if you know what I mean. And then, so we had her, and then somebody that lives, you know, kind of local to us has 1,000,001 goats. I don't know how many goats he had, but he was selling them for $100, and so I got a Nigerian dwarf male, and it was Flynn. And so Flynn and Millie was a little bit older than Flynn, but they were still what you consider young kids. So I think Millie was probably 4 or 5 months old when we got her, and I think Flynn might have been 2 or 3 months old. And we had them, and initially I got them because I wanted to breed, and I wanted to have baby goats, and I wanted our girls to grow up and have the experience of having, you know, animals and baby goats. And so we had them together for a while, and then I was pretty sure she was pregnant, and so I put her in a different, where the ducks are now is where I put Millie. And you know, time went on, and I'm like, is she pregnant? Because like my calculations from when the time, like, I saw that it really did happen between the goats, we'll put it like that, from that point, you know, I was like, okay, well, she should be having them like around now. And she didn't. It wasn't until like a month and a half later that she had them. But we also had trouble with Flynn, which was the goat. He was just mean. He had horns, and he was always, you know, just on the fence, on anything he can just really just ram in his, and if the girls would get in there with him, he would go after them, and I didn't want to risk them getting hurt or anything. So one of the ladies that my husband works with at the time, she don't work there anymore, but you know, I was cut off. Anyway, so one of the ladies that my husband worked with at the time has goats, and she had Millie's brother or sister. I don't know if it's anyway, a relative of Millie. She had one of those goats, and so we offered her Flynn, and she was like, yeah, she would take him. So I felt good knowing that he was going to a good farm, you know, where there was a lot of goats, and hopefully, you know, maybe goats need to be in herds, so you can't just have like one goat, and we had two, but they kind of need to be in herds. And so we got rid of him, and then we were asking them if we thought she was pregnant, but you know, here we thought she was pregnant for all this time already. Anyway, so they came and picked up Flynn, and we asked them about Millie, and they checked her out, and they're like, yeah, she is definitely pregnant. And he's like, I would definitely say that she's probably having twins, maybe even triplets, you know, as big as she is. And so they took Flynn the next night. Millie ended up having twins, which is Clementine and Dixie. So that is where we got all three of our goats, and they're all female, and I don't milk them because the girls, the babies, who are now going to be turning, what, 2 or 3? 3. They're gonna be turning 3 in March. They've never had babies, never had kids. I could, you know, go and rent a buck and have babies and sell those, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with them yet. I don't know if I'm going to keep them, if I'm going to get rid of them, if I'm going to keep them, get them pregnant, milk them. I don't know. I bought a milking stanchion and all that. I tried to milk Millie after she had the babies, but she's set in her ways, and she's very ornery. So she doesn't want to get up on the milking stanchion. And when you get her up there, she's just a pain. She's just a little pain in the butt. So yeah. So there's that question. So if you have any more questions, and I might have missed some too. I think Alyssa might have asked one, but I don't remember what it was. Let me look in my comments. Oh, Alyssa said something about she would love to try my fry bread recipe. Where can I find it? So I haven't ever shared my fry bread recipe. I've made it, and I think I've probably showed majority of everything that I do put in it, but it's like one of those things where it's like, I was told not to share it. I was told not to share it by my sister. Okay, so because I even said something about having my cookbook, and she was like, oh, but don't share the secret recipe. It's like, the secret, what is it? Oh, some of the recipe, like on the Waltons. That's moonshine though. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll share it. I don't know. I just have to okay it with other people, because it's not my recipe. It's been passed down from my grandma to my mom to my me and my sisters, and so that's why my sister was like, don't share the recipe. But what kind of oil do you fry them in? I just use vegetable oil. You can use vegetable or canola. That is what we've always used. Way back when I was younger, my mom would just use Crisco, like the shortening out of the can, and then let it heat up, and then I wonder if they taste any different. I wonder if I should try that. And then what do you do with the oil after you're done frying? So like just, you know, throw it away, like put it in a jug or something, let it cool down, and then put it, like if you used like your whole, sorry, scratch my ankle, if you use like you only had a little bit left in your jug, or actually it takes a little bit because you need a good amount of oil. It's just like if you were deep frying anything, like if you had a fry daddy or whatever, you know, how do you discard your oil? That way, if you used up all the oil in the jug, after it cools back down, you could go ahead and pour it in the jug, put the lid on, and throw it away. But yeah, that's how we discard it, because you can't throw it down the drain. But now that my heat press is heated up, I'm going to get working. I have a lot of orders to get done before Danny gets here. I want to free up my time, as much time as I can. I know she doesn't mind if I work, so, but I'm going to try to free up as much time, and I'm going to plan my recipes, and I have to figure out my ribbon trims, because there's several I got to make, so I got to make a list of those, and then tomorrow I'm going to cut them and make them all. That way they will all go out, and then I have to message the one person that is supposed to ship tomorrow and to let her know that it's going out the next day. And the reason that one's going out the next day is because I had to order glitter ribbon. So their tutu has glitter on it, and I thought I had just purchased this ribbon. So I'm like, not worried about it. I already got it. I know I bought it. Guys, I bought gold, and this one's silver. I'm like, oh. Anyway. Gotta mail packages. I smell skunk. Do you smell skunk? Or is that coffee? So welcome. We went and checked the P.O. box, took out trash, went to Sam's, now we're at Walmart. Grocery shopping day.
No or yes?
She said yes.
Okay, come on.
I forgot my money.
Well, hey, but you have it tomorrow.
I'm looking at all the canning stuff. So I'm buying a jar for my sourdough starter because she's crazy. And I'm hoping this one won't work. It's $5.97. But I just love looking at all this. I want it all.
When will I?
Gotta go into Aldi. Little birdies. Where'd they go? They're there. Birdie, birdie. Need some bird seed. I think I have to try it. My love for popcorn. It's an obsession. I haven't had a LaCroix in so long. They're not good for you.
And you're doing fine with that.
Am I doing fine?
Yes, you're so strong. You're doing so good.
Thanks.
Stay strong. Number 3 something.
How about these immune blends? Well, I'll show you guys what I bought at Aldi. I got some celery. Got this for my chickens. Got some green pepper to freeze. The popcorn. Tomatoes. Some chocolate milk and some blackberries. Hi guys. I'm gonna open. I got a package. My POI. So I'm gonna open it real quick, and we are. Excuse me. You're so silly. Don't show them. They don't need to know. It's a trick. Remember you did that one time when Danny was on the live? Do you guys remember that? Danny was here and she was on live and Jordy came down with that little fart machine thing and Danny was live and she was like, it's not me! Anyway, I'm gonna open this. Let me put this on. Oh my god. That she sent something to my P.O. box. Oh my goodness. So I want you guys to look at this. It's got chickens. And it's from, it says Bloom Towels. So there's 2 of them and they have the chickens and on the back it looks like this. So thank you. But we are going to try this popcorn real quick. And we also are going to go to the thrift store and the Dollar Tree. Journey got tooth fairy money, so she wants to buy a yo-yo. Look like pickles. So there's one thing. Okay, so I'm a pickle. I love pickles too, but I absolutely love popcorn. Popcorn is like, I could eat popcorn any time of the day probably. Movie theater popcorn or like at the fair, that kind of popcorn is the absolute best, and I feel like I am chasing that dragon. So that is the dragon that I am chasing when I make popcorn. I've got my popcorn down to where I really like it. It's not as good as that kind of popcorn, but what I do is I make it in my pot. Somebody asked about my popcorn popper, like where I got it, because they said they had one similar and then I don't know, something happened to it. My husband ordered it off Amazon, I'm pretty sure, last Christmas for me. So if I can find a link, I'll try to drop it down below. I do get a kickback on any of my Etsy links that are down below. But we're gonna try this popcorn. But oh, what I was gonna say is I like to have popcorn and pickles together. Ever since I was little, my cousin, when we would go to her house, they would make popcorn and they would open a jar of pickles and lay the pickles along the side of the popcorn. So you would always have popcorn and pickles, and it just reminds me of that. And so, you gonna try? Hey, Junie B.
On the farm, I have some chicken. I will try one. I hate pickles.
Same thing I thought. Kind of like pickled potato chips, but
they're good.
Yeah. The first bite, I was like, this really does taste pickly. You know what would be good with this? Frozen Coke.
Let's go there. What is that?
Make sure they don't fly away.
They flew down. Oh, they were.
We're here at the Circle K to get our frozen drinks. They're cheap and delicious. Hey, put your lid on first. It'll help. Oh, my strap is in the way. Come. Hey, Journey, put a lid on yours. And this will help you.
I want blue and purple.
Okay. I want the Coca-Cola. reminds me of Monsters, Inc.
Oh. I got money.
You got your Tooth Fairy money? Let's take a picture of it.
This is a mirror.
Always come and look at the books. Pie recipes. Keep calm and slow cook. The Pampered Chef. Here's the Blender Cookbook. There's the little bunny garland. Oh my goodness, look how cute these are. Look, Sterling. They're $3 at the Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness, I like this too.
I thought it was upside down. It's okay.
You know what? It doesn't actually smell that bad.
It doesn't. It smells like sweat. I found an egg.
You found the golden egg?
I found a golden egg.
Whoa.
Can we get him?
No, we're not getting an egg. Hey, that's a good price on hangers.
Ooh.
These are the kind of hangers I use, the velvet ones. And they save space in your closet.
Open this egg. There's something might be in it. Open it. Open up. Oh, look at that. Sis, watch. That's an egg.
That what?
This chair is so expensive.
Mm.
Sis, want to blow in it? And scream. And then put the lid back on. Sis, open this another one. Open the second one. Open the second egg. Something in it. Open it. Great squishy ball.
Big old planters.
Take it.
Well, put it back. Put it back where you got it. That's not where you got it.
Look at this. It's big and perfect. Where's my money? I saw it said in
Put it in
here.
my pocket so we don't lose it.
I feel you.
I got my ears.
Mom, I broke my foot. This thing.
What am I looking for? So we're back from the thrift store and the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna show you guys what I got at the Dollar Tree first. So I've got 2 of these, which they actually are the 3-pack, and they're just like the magic erasers. And I've been cleaning our baseboards, and so I went through 3 of them because we had 1, and then we had a double pack, and I used all of those just doing our hallway. So I also did like the walls and doors and stuff. So I went ahead and got these, and they only had 2 of these left, which I'd rather have a 3-pack than a 2-pack. So I'm glad they had those. I went ahead and bought more parchment paper. So for making sourdough bread, you kind of need some parchment paper. And the last one I bought was from the Dollar Tree, and so that's pretty much gone because I make cookies and stuff. And I did buy a thing of Downy. We don't usually use any kind of fabric softeners or anything, but I like to use it on the Afghans that I bought. So I bought dryer sheets to begin with, and so I just thought I will buy some of this for $1.25. 12 loads. Yeah, it's not something we use all the time. So and then I bought my husband a satin pillowcase. So he's got really long hair, and so he uses a satin pillowcase. He's got 1 or 2 of them already. So for $1, yeah. Oh, I bought these to leave in the car because I'm always like needing some kind of toothpick or something. So I'm gonna put them in my purse. I got a bucket. So we use these in our car for like trash cans, and so we just put our trash in there and then empty it out. And so, but I went ahead and got this one because I'm going to use it for washing our baseboards, because I need something to, you know, put the stuff in. So I'm going to use it for that, and then after I'm done, I'm going to wash it out, rinse it out real good, and I will probably use it for my animals for like feeding bucket or something. Or unless I keep it. We do actually have a bucket under that sink, but it's got car washing stuff in it, and so I'm like, I'd rather just buy one for $1.25 that I don't have to pull everything out and then wash it out and then use it. But anyway, I picked up more seeds. I'm not sure which ones of these I've already got. They're up there, but their seeds were getting kind of sparse, and so I'm like, oh. So I end up buying the yellow squash, which I'm pretty sure I already have some of that. Got more. I didn't buy any radishes, I don't think, last time, so I got some radishes. And they all said non-GMO, so 100% non-GMO. Watermelon, I think we already got watermelon seeds. And then I got 2 different carrots. One is the red core. So the heirloom variety, and then this one. So those are the carrots. We'll see. I've never had any good growing carrots, but I'm hoping if we got some zucchini. I'm hoping that if we have raised beds, like we have good soil for it. So if you don't have good soil, because the carrots are a root vegetable, so it grows down in. Does he want up there? There you go. Maybe he'll take a nap. Anyway, so I got that.
Should I do this over with trash can?
And then I found some liquid skin there. It's just a little one. And I have a cut on my finger. And I'm like, ooh, I need that for work. So that is everything I got at the Dollar Tree. The girls got, oh, I still got a thing of paper towels. We generally don't keep paper towels in this house. In fact, the last time I bought them at the Dollar Tree, and then my son come home and he was like, what is these paper towels? Because I just never buy them. Anyway, so now I bought a thing of them, but I'm gonna get to the thrift store. I got Christmas bags. I wonder if there's a name on this. Nope. I was just wondering if there was. But. So I got this rooster. What is these called? Trivet? Is that what they're called? You know, you put your hot pans or whatever on them. It was $2.50. What? Anyway, of course I had to get it. It's got a little rooster on it. It's funny because I didn't fully go down the aisle that this was on. I was towards the other end, and there was people. I didn't go all the way down it because there was people at the end. So I kind of, you know, stopped and then went around, and then I decided to go back because I was like, I didn't even look to see if they had a Dutch oven. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. They had one, but it's glass. The same one I have is glass. Looked exactly like mine, except for mine's blue. So I was like, it was only $4. But I'm like, no, I need something different. But so when we went there, this micro oven, dishwasher, microwave safe. So I got this one. It was $4. I was watching Chickens by the Lake. Yesterday, I don't remember what day I was watching them. I probably mentioned it, I think, in my video. But she was like, they went to the thrift stores, and I thought it was really fun. And I did enjoy watching their video. I say they, it was her and her husband, of going thrifting, and I saw stuff. I'm like, ooh. And it's kind of funny because in one of my thrifting videos, Mandy sent me a screenshot. So Mandy's my friend.
Mom, I made a small bowl for sis.
You did.
I
can't get this off. I got glue gun. I'm just trying to pick it off. But anyway, in the video footage, Mandy sent me a screenshot. She's like, tell him he needs to go back. There's a perfect Dutch oven. And it was. And I was like, man. But I didn't see it. But in Chickens by the Lake, she was like, she saw stuff in her video footage that they had to go back like the next day. Or she said something about it, and her husband's like, yeah, let's go. So they went back the next day and apparently picked up what she wanted. She might have posted another video today. I don't know. I will look. I didn't get it all off. I'll have to get the rest of it off with some Goo Gone. We're not gonna eat all of them. I'm probably just gonna set them up like that in my cabinet or on my chicken shelf. I've got another shelf where my cookbooks are to put more chickens. Lucky me. But anyway, another thing that she was saying in her video, which I was like, yes, girl. She was like, people will comment on her videos, oh, your house is so cluttered, where are you gonna put everything? And she was like, she's like, you know, we're older. She's like, so I should have asked someone to take a discount on this. Anyway, she's like, we're older, and you know, if this is something that brings me joy, you know, then, you know, if buying stuff at the thrift store brings me joy, she's like, don't worry about it, you know. She's like, everything I buy, I pretty much, you know, have an idea or a place for, and if I want it, you know, and it brings me joy, then I'm gonna get it. And she was like, and then later on, if I decide, you know, I don't want it anymore, she's like, I'll just donate it back. And she was like, going to the thrift store and buying, you know, cute things, or because she likes to do puzzles, she's like, buying puzzles, if that brings you joy, then I say go out and do it, you know. And I'm like, I hear you. You're talking to my heart. Cause
Mom,
what?
I'm not Goo Gone in this.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use some Goo Gone on this one too. But I'm like, yes. I'm like,
Can I have a couple of food coloring?
I don't have any food coloring. The only color I had was yellow.
Well, there's There's green. There's some more colors.
Well, not right this minute. We have to do school here in a minute.
Well, I want.
Anyway, got another one. So there was 2 of them. They were $4 each, but I had to have them. So I think they're so cute. I don't know exactly what they are, but I was just gonna set them up. And I thought, wouldn't it even be cute if you had like a little, some kind of plant or herb growing out of there? But it doesn't have any drain holes, so I'm gonna put it in there.
See, I was telling true.
Okay, but if you get it on anything, it won't come out, so don't get it on your clothes. Anyway, so
Can you pour a little?
I got this chicken here. Isn't she beautiful? So far she's got these marks all over her, which I don't think is supposed to, I don't know. I don't think they're supposed to be there. But this goddamn thing was $4.50. I really think, honestly, I think she should have been like $2. Baby, we can't do that. It will all leak out. There's holes in there.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is. They put holes in them.
Well,
So that way you can put the lid on. You have to come up with something different. She's trying to make a snow globe. And she's making it out of this for her sister. So she's got, you know, gum, the quarter machine, and I don't know. See if it holds water. I wouldn't put any food coloring in it though.
Well, if it holds water, then I'll put a little. Just a tiny.
No, because then it will leak out and get all over the place. Anyway, yeah. So this little cutie was $4.50, but of like these little marks, scrapes on her or whatever. I don't think they're supposed to be there, but she shouldn't have been $4.50. But I paid that. Anyway, and I think I showed you guys this bank, and oh my gosh, I'm in love with this bank. Oh, it's missing its hole. It's plugger. I'm not going to use it as a bank. I'm just going to set her up. But she's going to go in over on my shelf because she's holding some vegetables. She's got her corn and her apple, and she is like got her little apron on. She's gonna do some canning. But yeah, even the lady that was checking me out, she's checked me out before. She's like, "Oh, you hit a chicken haul." I'm gonna have to put a little goo gun on that too. Anyway, so that's what I bought. There's nothing else. Oh, I got one other thing. Hopefully my battery doesn't die. I bought a spice spinner rack, but the jars, some of them are messed up, like this one. But I'm thinking that I can possibly replace these jars, because I know you can buy little sets on Amazon. I'll just have to make sure they are, you know, the right size. What? And it was $4. Leaking, so that one has a hole.
No, it holds water.
Let me see how many have a hole.
Look.
Well, apparently there was just 2. I thought there was more than that that had
Look,
cracks.
it can hold water.
It can.
Yeah, it doesn't leak.
I guess that's all of them then.
It doesn't leak. It can't leak.
I mean, even so.
Mom, it can't leak.
Okay. I mean, I'm
Can I put
missing.
full coloring? It can't leak.
I'd be missing.
It doesn't leak.
One, 2, 3. So, but I can use my label maker and put all my spices in there. Journey.
It holds food coloring. See? It holds water.
Well, when you put the lid on, it's probably gonna leak.
Mhm.
I know, because I don't know anything, right? I'm just 50 years old. If you make a mess,
It got on.
don't get it on your clothes. Anyway,
Do I have
I'm gonna
to
put this
shake it?
stuff away. I'm gonna get the goo gone out and get the stuff up these, put them on a shelf. I'm gonna wash and wipe all this stuff down and put everything away and straighten up, and then we're gonna do school, and then I'm gonna start dinner. We're having a taco salad from the 1983 cookbook, but yeah. So today I'm making, it's Taco Tuesday. We're having this taco salad out of this Southern Living. I mean, there's so many ways to make taco salad, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Oh no, I'm not. So a pound of ground beef, 2 large onions chopped, a green onion. So the problem was Walmart was out of green onions, and then we went to Aldi and they were out. They didn't have any. I don't even know if they carry them, honestly. And then 5 cloves of garlic, celery, chili powder, lettuce, shredded, cherry tomato, salad olives, yes, tortilla chips. So we're going to cook our ground beef, and we're going to add the onions and cook them till they're tender. Stir, chili powder, combine the next 4 ingredients in a bowl and toss. Alright, well, aside from the green onions, we have everything else, so we are going to do that. Alright, so I got the ground beef, the celery, the onions, and the garlic all in here, and we're supposed to let this go until these veggies are soft. Hi guys, it is like 10 o'clock and I'm just going to start work. Because it has been non-stop, crazy, busy. I went to the thrift store too, went to the Dollar Tree too, but it's like we got up, I was out of the house by 9, went grocery shopping, went to Sam's, went to Aldi, came home, did animal chores, which I never film it, but if anybody is interested, maybe I will. But it's like, it's one of those things. I'm looking for my lotion. Journey, do you know where my lotion is? It's one of those things that's like, you know, if you do it every day, you're like, why would anybody, honestly. And I think the same way with working on stuff, it's like, why would anybody be interested? I know there is people, but you know, yeah, so came home, did animal chores, and then opened the package, and then we went to the thrift store, and then we went to the Dollar Tree, and then we came home. And I showed you guys what I had. Then we did school, and then cooked dinner, and then I had to edit a vlog, so I hurried up. You can't hurry up. So those that don't vlog, I always used to hear people saying, you know, about how editing takes so long, and I'm like, you're just throwing clips together, right? So silly. I'm so silly to not actually, you know, like, so much goes into it, because you gotta get all your clips. You gotta put them together in, you know, whatever kind of editor you are going to use. You have to watch it. You have to, if there's parts that need edited out, because we have a lot of clips that sometimes need to be edited out. Just because, you know, because somebody's screaming in the background, throwing a tantrum. So those that don't know, Journey is autistic, and they're, you know, we have good days and bad days, and today has been a bad day. So, but what I was gonna say is, like, she has issues with textures and sensitivity to things, and so she has to wear her pants at a certain height, so you see a lot of crack. And so, yes, some of them videos you might see there's some blurred out marks, and that's why. And so anyway, yeah, it's been a really rough day. She jumped off a chair. We thought she broke her arm. But you're good, right? Oh, she screamed like one of those blood-curdling screams, and I had my headphones on because I was editing the video I was working on, and my husband had his headphones on because he was laying, I don't know, doing something, mixing, or I have no idea, something with music. We just, both of us just like flew and took off. And so, but after, you know, I kind of examined it and stuff, I'm like, I don't think it's broke. If anything, you might have just, you know, jarred it. And so she needed to have a bath, so I had to give her a bath. So I gave her a bath. Went back to finish my video that I was editing, and then I had to go cut my ribbon trims, which they are now cut. And I have to work on orders and get some embroidered out. Luckily there's not like a lot to embroider. The main thing is like these ribbon trims that go with the shirts. I think there's like four shirts, and it's like I won't call it a headache. I honestly think, because I haven't had one of those, but I'm breaking it out, and you know that I honestly think I would have a headache, but it's almost like pressure, and I think it's just like stress, you know what I mean? If I rub it, it feels so much better, but I wouldn't call it, it's not like a headache. Yes, dear. I gotta shake this up. Whoa, that was sour. Look, Chickens by the Lake uploaded a new video. Uploaded. I had to go back and out to dinner. I tell her all about Chickens by the Lake. So if y'all haven't watched Chickens by the Lake by now, some people might not, you know, it might not be their thing. But she reminds me of Auntie, huh? And so, yeah, I know. I probably don't like a lot of the things that I probably like, a lot of people don't like. And there's, you know what I mean? And things that other people like. When are you gonna get rid of that shirt? Just kidding. Anyway, let me.
I feel like it's
get
just grown. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.